Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot. My name is Muriel, and this is your reading for the second part of July. This is for the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising signs as well. So thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for Sagittarius. This deck is the Lilith Designs, the Yin Yang Oracle by Lilith Designs. For Sagittarius. We have Pluto transformation, Mercury, messages, travel, and communication. We are going to be entering the Mercury retrograde here on the 18th. We're in the shadow period of it now, but it usually goes for about 3 weeks, and then there's a shadow period after it ends. So we're in it. You just put RE in the beginning of most words, and you'll be just fine. You know, you're sovereign. You don't always get affected by the astrological stuff, but it does explain some things. Watch for travel. You know, what happens in travel time and all that. When you leave the house, check for your keys and, things like that. Sometimes more car accidents will happen and somebody's on the side of the road changing their tire because it rules communication and transportation and all that stuff. So let's get the tarot. And this is the RWS Panorama Tarot and see what we have here. Of course, Pluto and transformation. That's really great, big. And, Pluto going into Aquarius, staying there for a pretty long while. So let's see what that means for you, Sagittarius. You have the Magician. Wow, the High Priestess. And the Knight of Swords. Look at this. And on the bottom here, we have the Eight of Cups. I really like this deck because it shows so much more of the images than on regular tarot decks. It shows, the outer edges. Okay. And I also have the Universal Weight Tarot to get clarifier cards for these. Well, with the Magician card, you got everything, Sagittarius, on the table to manifest what you need to manifest for yourself. And again, you might be going through this transformation card was the first card that we pulled out here. So that might be something that you're just embarking on as far as like knowing how much you can and have the capability of manifesting for everything for yourself. We got the infinity symbol above his head. As above, so below, as within, so without, working with spirit and co-creating and manifesting whatever it is that you're wanting for your heart's desire. Pay attention to the messages that might be coming in at this time. And again, we have the High Priestess. It's a lot like as above, so below. She works with spirit. She gets downloaded lots of information intuitively. It's divine feminine, balance in the dark and the light together. See the owl right there, which is the symbol of wisdom, intuition, knowing, all that. So tapped in, connected to the moon energy, again, the divine feminine energy. Sees in the dark. And then we have a fast-moving knight right here. I mean, the Knight of Swords is just quick. It's just this like holy moly energy. The horse right here is just like, whoa, it's moving very quickly. Okay, so let's see what we have here as far as clarifier cards for all this. What is this Magician card, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Oh, that's beautiful. So we have the Star with the Magician. Look at that. So indeed, wow. This is a beautiful reading. I don't see any major challenges here for you, Sagittarius, as I'm looking so far. It's all about things coming for you. And the star card, again, represents that message that, after a big tower moment, that's the transformation gets crumbled down for a whole new foundation and structure to be formed. And she's got nothing, but yes, she does. She's got her faith. She's got her trust, her knowing that she's got guidance from her, North Star and her heart compass, and grounded in her emotions, grounded in and knowing literally to the land that things are working themselves out. And it's a healing time. It's a magical healing time. Let's look a little further. Sagittarius spirit. What is this, High Priestess? Messages from Spirit. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Exactly. Look at that. And in the card right above, again, Mercury. Messages, travel, communication, travel, communication. Could be inward traveling too, astral traveling. So brand new overflowing cup of abundance is coming in here too, as you remain connected. It's such beautiful energies here, Sag. So, wow. What is this Knight of Swords, Spirit? Wow, look at that. Justice, and then we have the Nine of Swords on the bottom here. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Justice coming in, it's Libra energy. He said the Sword of Truth. He's got the scale in his hands. Something quickly might be coming in here, Sagittarius. That's something around documents, perhaps documentation that you might be signing, or something that's already gone through. They're getting approved now. Because this fast-moving energy is going towards this Justice card, so it's moving quickly. And it's giving you that opportunity to walk away from something that was not satisfying. Emotionally, relationships, perhaps, whatever it was for you, moving on. And as you do, you may feel a little bit guarded in a way. Because the Nine of Wands, again, 8, 9, and 10 in numerology is moving on. You're moving on. 9, 10 is completion. So it's just that one last look. He's got the bandage on his head and he's been through a little bit. So he's kind of not quite sure before he moves on. It might have something to do and wrapped around this Eight of Cups. And then right at the beginning, we drew that transformation, coming from something that you're just going to get thrown into this beautiful, it seems like a new life. Some of you may be traveling for this part of July, and receiving those messages from your intuition. Maybe you haven't had it planned yet. You're watching this reading, and it's giving you that confirmation that, yeah, I'm going to go and do that, whatever it is. I'm going to go on that trip, or I'm going to, make that journey, whatever it is, inward, outward. And I know traveling can be very healing, changing just, the joys in the journey type of thing. Oh, that card just flew right out. Let me see if I can grab that. Okay, for Sagittarius, faith and expectation. Look at this. Hope. Hope is the lighthouse guiding your way forward. Today, hold on to your faith in the future. No matter what challenges you face, keep hope in your heart. Hope allows you to see the light in the darkest times and encouraging you to move forward. And, that card is perfect because it has a lot to do with the star card here. And that's exactly what she's doing in that image, as you can see. We don't really have much, and you're just, going on your guidance, just like the intuition here. Trust it, because it's going to pan out. We see this Ace of Cups here, the Magician. It's going to pan out, Sagittarius. It's like a green flag. Go for it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Transformation and rebirth. Transformation's coming up again. As the butterfly emerges from its cocoon, embrace your own personal rebirth. Release the past, embrace change, and welcome the new, and don't be afraid to spread your wings and explore infinite possibilities. And the butterfly also can represent the soul, breaking free, again, walking away. You might feel maybe a little bit guarded as you're doing this, but that's normal, This is such a gorgeous reading, Sagittarius. Let's see, one more card. This is from the Tarot of the Owls. With the Ace of Swords. And look at that. Another ace. So the Ace of Swords is that sword of truth. Communication, like it says right here. Speaking clearly. Meeting somebody and saying the right words at the right time. And the relationship is like this beautiful relationship before long, because you have very supportive energies the second part of July for you to break free, transform, become a different person, perhaps travel to a different location. It could be an inward travel again. Same with the High Priestess. But regardless, it's still going to be a highly intuitive new beginning for yourself, total manifestation. Things are working out for you. There's little details in there, may apply to everybody here. Documents to be signed and passing through the judicial system, perhaps, or just something's being ferreted out, and it's going to happen fast. Because here's that sword that the Justice is holding here. Well, it's the same sword that's coming in here, and that Ace of Swords. So beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages, and thank you, Sagittarius, for liking, subscribing, and many blessings on your journey.